Hi, hello everybody, welcome to the channel. For those of you that have been there before, welcome back. For those of you that haven't and you're new, hi, hope you're doing okay. You join me today in the village of Horncastle. We're going to drive from Horncastle to Grimsby and taking the sights along the way. It should be nice. It's quite a quaint village actually. It's quite a nice little village. Look, there's one. Don't see every day. Three-wheeler Robin. What do you have? If anyone's going to actually let me go. Nice. Thank you very much. So yeah, got a bit of an issue with the car, number one. I had a warning light came on a few days ago, and I've got my own OBD scanner, and the warning light came on. I went into limp mode, so I couldn't give it the beans, and plugged in the OBD scanner, give it a full scan, and I have a problem with my diesel particulate filter. So I cleared the DTCs, the engine warning light went off, but the car still didn't feel how it normally feels, basically. So took it into a local garage, explained what was going on. They've had a look at it and run through their diagnostics, and the conclusion is that I've either got a cracked pipe from the DPF sensor, or I've got a faulty actual DPF sensor. So I think I'll turn right here. If I don't, then whoops. So I've got to take it back in on Tuesday, and hopefully get it sorted. Now I do have platinum cover with warranty wise, they're called, and I'm kind of hoping that policy will cover the repair. If not, well, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but it's a Mercedes, so it won't be cheap. Oh, let's put it that way. Bloody potholes in Lincolnshire, terrible. So yeah, so I can't really give the car its full whack because it just goes into limp mode and the orange light, the warning light comes on, which ain't great, but the car's still drivable and still usable. So we'll have to see what it is when I take it back to the garage on Tuesday, because with it being Easter weekend, oh, happy Easter, by the way. Hope you're enjoying some time off. So yeah, I'll just have to see what they say on Tuesday. But at least I know it's not like something major, and there's no soot residue in the DPF itself. He said it says it's completely clear, which says to me that maybe it is like a faulty sensor then, and it's not reading properly, and that's why the pressure's low. I don't know. But if you're a mechanic and you know your stuff about diesel engines, any comments in the comment section about what it could be, what potential fixes it could be, it'd be greatly appreciated. I've run a DPF cleaner through the system, but that didn't do any good, and I did a forced regen as well, and that didn't do any good either. So it's obviously a part that's faulty, either, like I say, a crack in the pipe or the sensors knackered. I don't know, but we'll see. What else has been happening? Artemis 2 took off on April Fool's Day. The mission to the moon, which was very exciting to watch, and quite enthralling, the footage from the cameras on board as it went up was quite something, really. And I've seen lots of people on social media saying it's a hoax and the earth is flat. It's just like, really, come on, do you actually really truly believe that we live in some kind of like flat, dome covered? Nah, sorry, mate. I've seen the curvature of the earth when I've taken off on a plane. I've seen ships go over the horizon and their hull disappears first. So it's people in the southern hemisphere see completely different stars at night than people in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, tides, gravity, eclipses all prove that the earth is a globe, yet there's a certain amount of people on this planet that are convinced, blindly convinced, that we live on a flat disc. It's just like, really? Come on. Are you having a laugh? Is it just like some kind of joke that nobody else is in on? I find it quite bizarre that it's the 21st century. We've got all this technology and all this scientific equipment and the International Space Station and now Artemis going to the moon. Undeniable proof that we live on a globe, yet there's people that think we live on a flat disc. I just find it quite bizarre, really. Well, there you go. Strange. But I was watching the live feed actually this morning on YouTube. I was watching the live feed coming from from Artemis, showing that the moon really close up. It's like quite fascinating, really. Because obviously when we went there in 1969, it was all a bit black and white and blurry and all the rest. But we've got HD now. You know, got high definition cameras. If you haven't seen it, seriously, go on YouTube to NASA's live feed and see for yourself. It's incredible. It's really cool. So yeah, that's happening. There's still an orange madman in charge of the White House. That's still happening. He worries me. He does worry me greatly. Some of the stuff he comes out with is just like, really? You know, mental stuff. Mental stuff. And it makes you wonder who's advising him, you know, who's whispering in his ear, Mr. President, you can't do this, and Mr. President, you can't do that, and you can't say this, and you can't say that, or you can say this, and you can say that. And he just says what he pleases anyway. But, yeah, that's going on. This is actually quite a nice drive. It's quite a decent road. Even though we're not exactly going at the speed we could, but don't really want to anyway because I just get the warning light back on the car. So Horncastle is quite a nice village actually, and I kind of have, I think, a sort of half sister who may live in Horncastle. Basically, my stepmom, who was my stepmom from the age of being 4 to the age of being 16 when her and my dad broke up, she always claimed to my dad that she couldn't have children. But then when she left, my dad found a load of birth control pills hidden in her cupboard in the house. So she could. And then when she moved to Horncastle, she married this guy and they had a little girl. And she called her a miracle baby because I could never have kids. Well, you could, you just chose to take the pill or not, but that's by the by. It's her personal choice, whatever. But about 30 years ago, maybe 32 years ago, I actually went to Horncastle. I was living in Nottingham, and I went to Horncastle to go visit her because I hadn't seen her for a long time, like maybe 14 years. And I went to see her with my then girlfriend, who turned out to be the mother of my kids. Went to visit her, and and met her and her husband and a little girl. And that was the last time I saw her. And she passed away a good few years ago now, from what I can gather. And her daughter, I assume, still lives in the area, but like I say, she'd be like 34, 35 now, something like that. So it was kind of strange being back there after all these years. The first time I've been since then. It was kind of a bit weird being back in the village of Horncastle, because that's the last time I saw my stepmom, bless her. There's a surprising amount of traffic on the road for a Saturday. I don't think what else has happened this week. I try to avoid the news as much as I can, because it's just so depressing at the moment, really. It's bad. Locally, I think the maddest thing that's come out this week is the guy that ran the funeral parlour in Hull and was telling families that he'd cremated their relatives and gave them jars of ashes, and these poor families went away thinking they've got the ashes of their loved ones, and in fact they hadn't. All the bodies were found in various states of decomposition in a warehouse under his funeral parlour home. Mad. Absolutely, like, these people had paid him, these poor people, these poor families had paid him thousands to treat their loved ones that had passed with like dignity and respect, and give them like a dignified service and send off. And he was just taking the cash and then stuffing the bodies in a basement. Like, you sick, nasty, evil person. How? And he was living a lifestyle that was beyond his means. He was in loads of debt, yet when they arrested him, he was on a plane. He'd just come back from a holiday in America. And it's staggering. Absolutely staggering. And I think they said he was being sentenced in July. Well, frankly, they've got to throw the book at him, lock him up, chuck away the key. Because that is just wrong, doing stuff like that. How do people... It makes you wonder how people that act in that kind of way and carry out those kind of crimes, how do they sleep at night? Where's your moral compass? I'm a firm believer that 99% of people are good, honest, decent human beings that never hurt anybody or never with malice do anything intentionally to distress, hurt or upset people. It's how do they sleep at night if they behave like that? How do they go about their life thinking that the sword of Damocles isn't hanging over their head and they're going to get away with it? It's moronic. It's absolutely moronic. Bad always comes out, liars always get found out, truth always comes to the surface. Always. So, yeah. One day, someone's going to suss it. Do you know what? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I absolutely don't. I've not seen a road sign yet for Grimsby, but or Cleethorpes or Timbuktu or anywhere. Thank you. I'm doing 30 miles an hour. You're welcome. Right, so let's see what this sign says. Mablethorpe, Louth, Lincoln. Don't either of them. I don't want to go to Lincoln, so I'm going to go right here. When I'll find a road to Grimsby. Like there seems to be. Bit of an option. Maybe wrong. Sorry about the coffee. Chest ain't been good lately. Oh no, it's the Rozzers. Now, at some point along this road, there should be a sign pointing you towards Grimsby. Logic dictates, but one really never knows. Got a police escort. There's junction coming up, so hopefully, he says with a wistful heart and a hopeful mind, hopefully there'll be some indication that we are actually propelling into the right dimension. I do actually have to go to Tesco's and get a case of beer because I'm going to a party tonight with my mates who's got a big bar in his garden. It's really cool, and he's having a bit of a do tonight, and it's like, you know, bring some beers and stick them in the fridge job. So I've got to go to Tesco's and grab a case of ale. That says Louth and Mablethorpe Market Raisin. South Louth. I think if I go left here, I'm gonna be kind of like, yeah, I think. I'm just following the coppers, man. At least I know I can't get done for speeding if I'm behind them. Mr. Policeman. Come on, Babylon. There's another one. The two of them got a double escort. There's one ahead as well. I wonder if something's going down in Louth. That's why there's two police cars heading towards it. It makes you wonder. I like this road. This is a good driver's road, this. Orange light stayed off. Good. Car feels alright. Just gotta not give it too much oomph. But I can't really, because I have said Rozzers in front of me. Well, this is a nice road. It's got what you want. Twists and turns and scenery, trees. Love trees. We should see Louth, Maplethorpe, Hainton, Six Hills. No, don't go that way. Mr. Copper's braking hard. Hainton. We're doing now 22 minutes, so I think that's probably long enough, to be fair. Is it 22 minutes? Yeah. So yeah, we'll I think call it quits and say thanks for watching. It's been an interesting little journey. Any comments at all about diesel particulate filters and their problems, please feel free to speak up. We'll call it there. Say thanks for watching. As always, take care of each other, be nice to each other, and ciao for now.